I was sitting in Costa Coffee when it hit me.
The sword's double edge. The flash of a single blade draws forth a crimson gush of eloquence and manipulation, introspection and paranoia all at once. One could argue that the power that can destroy the Gordian knot is the force that created it as well. These paradolic ink blots, on stilts of assuredness and doubt, ideas extended, stretched, released, coagulating in a constellation of matter debris at the site of impact. The power to draw the lines between the points, to discern or fabricate the shape, can turn against you, the knotting of the rope, the viper's nest.
It wasn't the Egyptians, the mystery cultural Atlantis. It wasn't the weekend druids, the colonial shamans and pantomime pagans, nor the cinnamon and sandalwood energies of an overpriced candle in a nest of twigs. Vanilla, amethyst, invocation of the solstice aubergine. Not the neo-pagans with craft ale subscriptions and scatty plans to crowdfund zines on radical herbology. Begone the folk horror enthusiasts. Late to the long-stale feast of VHS treats upgraded beyond reason in 4K restoration. Why?
Tied up in your own head with no beginning nor end, can you escape, slice the air, and you have no more, no less, slice away more air, more breath, more of these same molecules that can enroot trees and sink governments.
Not the BDSM Taoists, or ethical dungeon tantrums, not the tame deviancy of deploying goats in the bedroom. Never the standing stone, the ley line, the great god Pan. They want you to think that's it, they do. They want you to think it's the left-hand path, remarkable men, and Tibetan superior sneaking celestial WhatsApp vibrations. Initiation rites and the raging poetic impotence of Alistair. Sax Roma and the romance of sorcery, lying to his wife about his hobbies. Moina Mathers, Bergs and sister, studying at the British Museum, anticipating the grizzled bear and his photocopied ghosts, and not Yeats, not Yeats, not Yeats, not Yeats, warbling a Cyrus romance late into a fold boards of the late into a fool's gold dawn of trembling veil to reveal all that is night side of Eden. O Akashic armpit of bliss, elitist genealogies of failure, sleight of canned laughter invoked by resurrectionists and pulp enthusiasts alike. They're all gonna laugh at you, the living, the dead, and the lost in between.
But consider the pigeon. On the windowsills and rooftops, the pigeons coo. No, not the ones with the archaic GoPros fitted by a certain intelligence agency and aborted as poor means of espionage. Apparently, you cannot get pigeons to fly exactly where and how you want, though details of pigeon missions remain classified. No, nor the ones that aren't even pigeons at all, but pigeon-looking drones that have replaced all birds. No, the pigeons in Skinner's box. Have I told you about them? Hungry pigeons. Lonely, hungry pigeons.
Damp flannel of an academic conference making claims to be more than an academic conference. Pigeons, raised sad lanyards in the tepid shuffle, bored and lusty small talk, in the Masonic drift of free drinks in the corner, spiralling, the chosen, the sullied, the exiled cobra, the feather, the latent twisting of evolution of bilious Lord Bumblechops, and his race theory as it erupts like an open secret finally opened, or the 90s cybernetic bro scatter born-again futurists shat dizzying with amphetamines in the philosophy department, ranting dark enlightenment in a room above the body shop in Leamington Spa.
Epiphany or apophany? You are a hungry pigeon in a box. Food pellets fall from above with the inconsistency of the divine, and it happens to be while you're brushing your teeth. And so you brush your teeth for more pellets, and pellets eventually come. You think now that your teeth have the power to summon pellets, so you brush, hoping for more pellets. But you brush with unshakable faith and the eroding enamel of your mind, because you are a hungry pigeon, hungry beyond correlation, starving for causality.
Typhonian sketches of weirdly sexualized elves, bookmarked, with frantic marginalia and a copy of Moonchild, the golden bough, the power of now, fear instilled into books and objects and dress-up, Dreamy or panicked searchings, wonderment or paranoia. Always the imminent transmutation, predictable alchemies of the non-specific turn fear into power, all of it. All of these things were waiting like cursed heirlooms in the astral inbox. I was thinking this and it hit me. I was thinking this, eating a microwave pan of chocolate and sipping a white Americano, and bam! Costa coffee, it hit me. And it's not all that, it's just the look, the garb, the amateur erratic seeing that it's in the coffee. That's when it hit me. It's in the fucking coffee, and that didn't really make sense, so I just carried it on, and I found more cups and caps and fucking... I said, like, can I have a couple of cups, because I'm going to do this thing tonight with the cups, and the woman was like, why do you want cups? And I said, I want cups because it's got to connect, and what I thought, it's like the capillary tissue, it's the connecting join between these things that's the same dyadic, so like on one side, you have the alembic, the joining, the alchemical, the kind of like, I don't know, this kind of surrealist, paranoiac webbing, and on the other side you have an everything that is also a nothing, that is this kind of serenity that spills out of a meditative kind of thing. They come from the same impulse, this syncretic tentacular need to connect. One side, it's calming, it's kind of like a whiteness that is also every colour, and then on the other side, it's something else, it's something that is like neurotic, and it's like a contagion, right? It's like infectious, and you're like, oh, this connects to this because that connects to this, and it's a potato. It's a fucking potato, and it mashes in the tin, and the tin is like the potato, but not because, and you like just carry on trying to make the stuff make sense because you follow it. And where does it go? It doesn't go. I think it should go to follow something else. I don't know what the else is, but elsewhere, the somewhere, that I don't know. It's always elsewhere. It's not here. It's in the joining. It's the searching for it. And it's just the leaves. The scattering of the leaves is like autumnal, so it's like a cozy thing, it's like a coffee thing, it's like a caffeinated thing, but the caffeination is the stimulation, is the excitement, the spread of capital, and Sergio Costa, 1971, that's when they started Costa Coffee in Fenchurch Street, and it's a lovely company really, but it got massive dinner price, so what does that mean, It doesn't really mean anything, except for the things it does mean, which is like, I'm trying for it to mean,